Install once again. Yeah. Okay, we're going to continue with our Microsoft Excel. Last time, I remember introducing you to Microsoft Excel. So, going to continue and see how Microsoft Excel is able to carry out those different functions of calculating the total, average, and positions of very many people in a class. How is it going to help us present a mark sheet that will help us in turn print the report cards? There are very many students. So, let's follow strictly, pay attention as we continue. Yeah, student I'm Honore Abraham, your tutor for today. Yes. So how do you calculate the total? That's what you're going to do first. Calculating the total, you're going to press equals, then write the word sum, and open brackets, but sum of this marks, okay. So, sorry, this set equals sum, open bracket, from this cell up to this cell, and I close bracket. Then I want this formula to be maintained for the rest of the names. So I'll go to my autofill handle and fill up to there. And how will I be able to calculate the average? So the average, I'll say equals average of the same months. So from cell B3 up to cell E3, then I close brackets. Plus will be the average and apply the autofill handle. Then positions, of course, position I want to use rank, open brackets, but what are we ranking? Let's rank the total, okay? But if you are ranking the total, you're going to rank from this cell, okay? Up to, rank from F3 up to F7, so I want to rank from F3 up to F7. But in this formula, we have to maintain, okay, the formula to have to fix the formula to all this, okay? Yeah, what we call absolute referencing. So what do? We go and apply the dollar sign, okay? The dollar sign, press shift and this and the phone there so that I can apply the dollar sign. So that my formula doesn't change for the rest, okay? For the rest of the source. Here, press this, shift and the dollar sign. And then also here, in between, press shift for the dollar sign. Then here, press equal, of course. You can choose your way of giving out positions, okay? But me, I'm going to use the descending order. Then it's already closed. Then I press my enter. And that will be, wait, why is it not working out? What's not happening? Wait a bit. Yeah, so wait, I had to put this. Yeah, then press enter, then it comes, and afterwards autofill and wait, these are not allowed to be in. So that's how I find the positions of each and every person in that class. Then comments, of course, comments, we apply the if function, okay? So maybe say if the total, let me say if the total is greater than 235, total is greater than 235, comma, then this person should be promoted, okay? Should be promoted, or else, and this person, I won't say, I don't want anyone to repeat in this class, so I'll just say promoted on probation, okay? So meaning that those who don't make the total of 235 will still be promoted, okay? Yeah, but on probation. So shall say promoted on probation, like that. Close our quotation marks, and then close our brackets. So this is what we call the if function, and press enter. Let me try to adjust this up to here. So then you use the autofill handle Yeah. So realize that those who are having the total less than 235 will be promoted in probation, whereas those who have a total greater than 235 will be promoted directly. Yeah. After knowing that, so you can now go on and get the grades. Okay. How do you get the grades? Well, grades, you can use either nested if or you can use H and V lookup. Well, for me, I'm going to use nested if. Instead, if whether you have more than one function. So say if, and let's say if, what should we use? If this mark, which is B3, is greater than, 80, okay, then that should be a D1. Should be a D1. D1. Instead, if, so we're opening brackets. Understand? Then we say if, again, if, open bracket, and is greater than 7, then should be D, open quotes, should be a D2, close quotes, again, comma, but if, open bracket, this is greater than, and then it says 16, then it should be credit 3. Wait, let me put it in quotation marks. Credit 3. Those quotation marks. Then let's assume that this test was passed. Then the rest, the rest should make 16. Then there should be F9. And 9, like that. Well, brackets. Then when you're closing the brackets, the nested if, you have to close brackets according to the brackets you have opened, okay? So I've opened 3 brackets, therefore I expect to close using 3 brackets, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then I press enter. So that's F9, and I put a fill. Yeah. So after doing that, you don't need again to apply here, okay, or here. Just copy this formula. Say Control C. Seeing that, Control C, then you come here and press Control V for that formula. The formula will be pasted. Then you autofill. Come back here, Control V. Control C, copy the formula. Come, Control V. Yeah. Sorry. No, it's slow. Then Control V. Afterwards, autofill. Then here, come back here, Control C. Then you come here, press Control V. And the formula will be pasted and you want to fill. Yeah. And another thing that you should know, there are very many functions that Excel does. Like last time, I talked about how to present your data. You may present this data in graph form. There are pie charts, and there are line graphs, there are bar graphs, all that, the band line combined graphs. Yeah. Well, you can also sort your data. Maybe you want to sort according to what you want. You want to know who are those that were promoted in probation, who are those that were promoted. You can sort that data, filter it, and maybe paste it to another page. Okay. Yeah, so that's Excel. That's Excel. I'm Honore Abraham. Yeah, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.